Hello YouTube, and to all my fans out there, I am Star Cabal. I also want to talk about something that I haven't mentioned in any of my videos, live streams, or a whole lot of stuff on my channel. Even community posts. There's always been some consequences of mine in my past, and those are just not shutting my goddamn mouth up. Though I have to admit, I have been doing bad choices back in 2021 on June, May, and July. And those consequences are on Discord, and I was part of a Bully McGuire community, which several editors who I know were very angry at what I did. Meaning I said, and I do admit, I have said racial slurs. I have just spammed promo for no reason. And I have been at drama situations which it didn't end well because of me, because of my actions. And there's a meme channel that I thought it was about my legacy, something like that, but it was a lie, and it is exposing of who I really am, and it destroys my character entirely as a human being. Because first off, I wasn't originally going to be doing Bully McGuire memes, but my channel was dying, so I decided to take that opportunity, and I thought it was a nice experience, but there were some things I didn't want to tell, but I'm here to do it now because I just don't want this to continue. I want it to end. I want it to end right here, right now. And so I am ready to talk about everything. So on Discord, during or after my 9th grade, I was 15 years old, and I started to be in the community. I thought it was a nice one, but then when I started to spam all my videos, people got mad at me. And yes, I was an arrogant kid. I was not really attuned of myself, and the way I did it, it just really pissed off those that I did it to, and really I couldn't do anything about it than just be a selfish kid. And I really agree with those that I really should have listened to your advice. I really wish I would have done things better, but guess what, people? I can't go back. History's been set, and I just can't. I can't do anything right again unless I just let it be, because there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't just say, I did it, I admit it. There's no, I didn't do it. There's only, I did it, and it was wrong, and I should have done better. So I'm really sorry to those that I have spammed my channel to, all my shitty content and all that. And yes, back in the day I used to make shit content, but nowadays I try my best to do the content that I want to do. And I don't care if it's bad or good or not. I just want to please my audience, because my audience is really what I want for my channel to be about. Because your opinion matters, but my actions, they weren't justified. They were excusable. Unexcusable, to be honest. I should have done better, and yes, I would have done so if I didn't spam my all fucking content at y'all. It wasn't right. And now about the racial slurs. To be honest, I was young. I was 15 a year ago, and sometimes words that I fucking say, and just slips out, and I got no control over it, and, I feel bad for myself because of saying those words. And yes, I would have kept my mouth shut if I would have listened. If I would have just stayed silent and not get involved, not get angry. Because y'all, the people who have just exposed me, you have every right to be angry at me for what I said and the words I said, the racial slurs. And yes, I slacked at school because of that. And it really upsetted my life. It affected who I am, made me a toxic person. A toxic human being. Like, I never wanted to act the way I did. But I know I fucked up. And I do admit that saying those words, N-word related, anything else beyond that, it was very wrong for me to say it. But I have shown that I can change. And I have. I really don't say those words anymore. I let it be because I really can't do anything about it other than just say, I'm really sorry for saying those. And to those that I have also ignored advice on, it is racist to say the words that I have said on Discord. And yes, the memes channel showed it. And guess what? I'm not like everyone else. I say things that are wrong, and I have to accept responsibility for it. I can't just lie. I really can't. But it breaks my heart to admit to this, but it's the right thing, and I know that people will understand what I'm about to say. I could have done better. I could have been a mature man and just say, look, I'm sorry for saying those words. Those hateful words that shouldn't have been said by a 16-year-old. And just move on. But I didn't, and just caused more drama to those that have been affected about what I said. I really wish I would have done better. And drama, my third and final thing to say about it. So pretty much I get into arguments. People disagree with me about mostly what I do on my YouTube channel, what I say, and what edits I do, and what I talk about. I'm not always going to agree, but I usually just get angry more and more whenever someone doesn't even agree with me. And when someone says that I'm the most unlovable man on earth, I say this to myself. Maybe I am. Because I feel guilty about the drama I caused, because it really affected who I was. It's not right, and I accept that. I really admit it. No lies. It's just truth. And pretty much everything else I did, I really made bad decisions, but it was all because of me. All of it. There's no one else. And I'm not trying to blame anyone for anything anymore. Because back then I used to be a dumb loser. And pretty much, yeah, I was a loser. Because I kept being on social media other than school. And I could have been focusing more on school if I hadn't been doing the things I did on Discord. And it was wrong. I wish I would have done something different. I would have just said I wanted to stay true to myself and not be a jerk. And guess what? It happened. And things happen. And I'm not saying that it's really, really true, but in all honesty, people, to my fans, to the community, to anyone else that is watching this video. I'm truly sorry. I own up to anything that I've ever done. And I could have done more. I could have been a better man. But I can't. All I can say is I've changed who I am. I'm not that monster that says, oh, I'm sorry, not my problem, and I'm sorry for doing this to you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a crap or damn or shit about you. No. I'm not asking for anyone's forgiveness. No, I'm not asking for y'all's forgiveness on me. I know what I did. I know what the consequences are now. And I know how this hate has spread on me. And I know it's my own fault. And I take full responsibility. And yes, I'm going to be said that it doesn't matter anymore. But for real, all I can say is I've changed who I really am now, because nowadays I am focusing more on school and I'm doing better and I'm doing new stuff, and it's better to do new stuff than old stuff, because if you keep continuing it, what will that bring you? No end. And when I stopped doing Bully McGuire, I thought it was a good time to just retire and just move on with life, focus on the things that I really love. But we can't forget the past. But I will move on, because it's the only thing that I will do. And to those that I have really pissed off, really upsetted, really betrayed, felt very guilty. I could have done better, but I was just a kid. I didn't understand. That's all I can say for myself and for everyone else. And I'm not accepting forgiveness. I'm not asking for it. I'm asking for just, I'm glad you're sorry, but I'm really not buying it or something like that. So I really want to move on. I want to move away from this mess, situation, bullcrap. And I want to focus on my life more than YouTube. I don't want this to ever happen. And I know what I did. I know my actions are very well justified. And guess what? I fully admit, and there's nothing I can do but just accept what I did, take full responsibility, and move on. That's the only thing I can ever do. I hope everyone that I know on YouTube understands, and I hope that we can clear the air and just focus on our lives. Thank you all for watching, and may the force be with you, always.